Great Scott! That's right everyone, Dragon Ball Super episode 49 just aired and whew! Oh, this time travel is just putting my head in a spin. A message from the future. Goku Black invades. Looks like we're gambling with Goku on Black. I feel lucky! So yeah, that whole cliffhanger from the last episode with Trunks about to punch Son Goku in the face and you think it was going to be an epic battle or anything. Bulma just slaps Trunks in the face and says, pull yourself together, man. Wow, Bulma Savage strikes again. She's been really good in this series. I'm liking this. Okay, so the sword isn't actually that useful after all. It's basically Trunks' blankie. Oh, that's cute. To be fair, we all have our own little comforters now and again. Back in the future though, Black is feeling really lonely because he's got no one to play with. So he blows random shit up to make up for it. But what's this? His Ring of Time MacGuffin's glowing and somehow does all work for him by ripping a suspicious looking rip through time. But back in the past though, Trunks thinks that Whis is God. Although really, he does act like God to be fair most of the time. Not like Puss in Boots over there. But little did Bulma and Trunks know, although we as an audience sort of remember, that time travel like this is illegal, and Beerus should use his godly duties to destroy the planet as a punishment. However, throwing a fish sausage in front of his face? Yeah, he's gonna let that slide. Oh, the wheel of corruption keeps turning even for the most divine of gods. Well, I say divine, more like feline. Bulma can't figure out something and it's really pissing her off. However, the MacGuffin from the world of tomorrow drops in and gives her all the information she could possibly need. Okay everyone, brace yourselves. We're about to find out what happened in Trunks' timeline. Something that we've been desperately wanting to confirm for the last 15 to 20 years. Are you ready? Did Trunks meet Boo? He did. And he destroyed him before he could even get summoned. Ki blasted Dabura in the face, and he reached Super Saiyan 2. Yay! So yeah, no Boo. Boo-hoo. But what about Black though? How did he just suddenly appear? He just appeared one day and just said, I'm going to destroy the planet for the sake of justice. And quite clearly in this sequence, justice reigns from above. 1 year later, and there is barely a human left alive, and that's when Trunks has to go back to the past to bring people back to the future! Da, 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 da. Don't hit me with copyright strikes, please. Even though multiverse theory has clearly proved by now that this won't really benefit the current timeline, but still, yay, adventure! But wait a minute, this being Dragon Ball, we gotta have some fighting in this episode, so it's time for a Trunks and Goku sparring match. Kind of like the Trunks-Goku fight when they first met back in the old pre-Android Saga days. Nice little touch. Goku just wants to show off Super Saiyan 3 for some bizarre reason, and why not Super Saiyan Blue? Super Saiyan 3's dumb, but it does look cool here, so I'll allow it. But yeah, as soon as Goku goes Super Saiyan 3, this fight really does not go further beyond. Oh well. But there's no time for that. Black is on the scene, and he casts his eyes on Goku. And they stare at each other, and stare some more. Until next time! For this episode, it was alright. It answered a lot of questions that we Dragon Ball fans, especially Trunks fans, have been clamoring for all this time. We've not had a clarification from Toriyama, we've not had an OVA, we've had really kind of nothing from the Trunks timeline after a Fight for the Future back in episode 193 of Dragon Ball Z. It was downgraded to a flashback, but we have closure now, and that's the most important thing. It proved that Trunks didn't sit on his laurels and he continued to get stronger, so that's definitely good. Trunks did not put his swimming trunks on and go for a dip. He pulled them up and continued to fight. Black though, we really didn't gain all that much, except that he has the capability through a special ring to travel through time. Methinks really that it's gonna be something to do with Toe and they're gonna bring the Super and Xenoverse timelines together. Or maybe Black's just an alternative Bardock. I mean, could be. You never know. Any theory's valid at this point. The plot was okay, but the artwork, oof. It was a little off though. Those old habits, they kind of die hard, don't they? But nonetheless, it was still an enjoyable episode, and it answered a lot of questions that we've had for a long time. It was a useful episode to events for the future. But until next time, guys, be sure to like and subscribe, and join us for the review of Dragon Ball Super Episode 50. We're getting one step closer to making this longer than GT. Anyway, Until next time, guys. Catch you later.